हसीना वो नीलम परी कर गई कैसी जादूगरी, नींद इन आंखों से छीन दी है, दिल में बेचैनियां है भरी। वो हसीना वो नीलम परी कर गई कैसी जादूगरी, नींद इन आंखों से छीन दी है, दिल में बेचैनियां है भरी। मैं बेचारा हूँ आवारा, बोलो समझाऊं मैं ये अब किस किस को। दिल में मेरे दर्द किसको, दर्द किसको, दर्द किसको, दिल में मेरे दर्द किसको, दर्द किसको, दर्द किसको, दिल में मेरे दर्द किसको, दर्द किसको, दर्द किसको, दिल में मेरे दर्द किसको, दर्द किसको, दर्द किसको।
Wow, you have to give me 5 seconds. So that I can stop being a Bollywood superstar and join the rest of you. How's it going? Wow, it's been an amazing day. I feel like the American dream is alive. It's redefining itself. And it's actually based in the city of roses right here in Portland. So amazing talks all day today. What with the food carts revolution and urban chickens, you know? If I knew beforehand I was following up with that video, I would rather be, you know, rising to the occasion. My name is Prashant. I'm a Bollywood singer, dancer, and DJ based out of Portland. And I'm very thankful and honored to be on this podium with the rest of the speakers, and for TEDxConcordiaUPortland Portland for putting this together. So can I please request you all to give them a big round of applause. So in case you missed the beginning portion of my introduction, I'm a Bollywood singer, dancer, and DJ. How many of you here are not that familiar with Bollywood? Great, thank you. That's why I'm here. So Bollywood is actually an informal name for Hindi films that are based in Mumbai, in India. The name Bollywood came about in 70s when India, and then the name of the city was Bombay, took over America, or Hollywood, in terms of how many movies were produced per year. So informally, people started using the first letter of the city, Bombay, B, and Hollywood, combined it together. So that's Bollywood for you. If you haven't heard about it, this is fantastic, because I'm going to tell you some great statistics about it. Did you know that outside of Hollywood movies, in the US, Bollywood is the largest foreign language film revenue industry at over 100 million per year? From Chinese talent shows to Brazilian soap operas, from the smallest towns of Russia to villages in Peru, it will not be uncommon to see posters and hoardings of Bollywood actors or actresses. And I'm not even counting Europe and Australia, the Middle East, where Bollywood is huge. And so one would wonder, what is it about Bollywood movies that sort of transcends a lot of social, economic, and cultural barriers? I'm no expert, but I'm going to take my shot at it. I think there's a few things about Bollywood that make it really accessible for everyone. Based on this wonderful stage right behind me, you can appreciate that anything that's colorful and vibrant is automatically very pleasing to your eyes. So Bollywood brings in a lot of Indian culture in terms of the colors, golden, purple, violet, just beautiful, vibrant colors. So that's one of the things that's visually very appealing. Secondly, the music and dance in our movies. So I'll give you a little bit of history about Bollywood. We started making movies in early 20th century. A lot of initial movies were based on our own stories, like epics like Mahabharata and Ramayana. It was very much based on the Natya Leela or Ras Leela. So a lot of acting involved a lot of movement. In 30s and 40s also, obviously, the Hollywood was very musical in its nature. So we also took that influence, and we started making musicals right from the very beginning. There was always singing and always dancing. So that music and dancing really allows for the movies from India to not be an experience where you're just watching. It allows for you to be a part of the movie in a very different way. You take the tune back home with you. You kind of see the movements that were done. You try to replicate them. So they become a part of your life, almost subconsciously. So music and dance is huge. Thirdly, I think we have the most amazing customer satisfaction of all the film industries. I'll tell you why. In 30s and 40s, we thought, okay, what would work in India? The Indian classical dances would really work, so we kept our movies and music accordingly. In 60s and 70s, we started noticing that Hollywood was knocking on our doors, so we're like, maybe we'll go and make a movie, Japan, Love in Tokyo. Maybe we'll make a movie based in Russia. And then 70s and 80s brought disco in the world stage, and we're like, well, instead of outside movies coming and doing disco, we'll start making our own disco movies. So Bollywood is kind of like this open source that just absorbs everything that's around it, and it makes it its own. So if you watch 80s movies from Bollywood, you will still find amazing hairstyles, amazing costuming, And then mid-90s, MTV made its debut in India, and I was there, fortunately. And I got to see Bollywood really change and become modernized. And so historically, you've probably heard Bollywood movies are 3 hours, maybe 4 hours long. And we're adopting to what's going on around us. So a lot of Bollywood movies now will have hip-hop beats, will have urban beats, they'll still have Indian classical songs. The stories are set in what I call Hinglish. And I didn't make that term up, So Hindi and English, because English is such a popular language in India. So stories are based on that. Oftentimes, the characters, one is living in Australia or UK, So a lot of what makes Bollywood really successful is that it's very open source. They'll take things in, and then they'll try to provide the audiences what they can really relate to. So very seldom will you find a movie like Inception in Bollywood where you have to see it 3 times to kind of get what's going on. We usually believe that we will make movies with comedy, with some tension, some drama, some action, lots of music and dancing. We want you to come once and have an awesome time. That's our motto. Okay. Thirdly, what's really amazing about Bollywood, and I think this is a very crucial point, is that if you look at India, for example, right? We're about 80% Hindus and about 20% Muslims, and there's Christians, there's lots of different, we're a very multicultural, multi-religional nation, you know? And if you look at Bollywood, the top 3 Bollywood actors, and I'm not saying they're the top 1, 2, 3 because I'm no one to judge that, but the top 3 most popular Bollywood actors in the last 20 years are Muslims, you know? And they were Bollywood actors when the 1993 riots happened. Their movies did great. No one's ever pointed at them and said, hey, you're a Muslim, so you cannot be acting in our movies, you know? So it really does, it's an even playing field in India, in Dubai, in Pakistan, in Bangladesh, in Sri Lanka. In Pakistan, in fact, Bollywood movies are banned from, I mean, limited. They've changed their laws recently. So some Bollywood movies can still make through, but a lot of pirated DVDs still go through. And I assure you, if you go to Karachi and randomly walked into a house, I assure you, 9 out of 10, they're watching a Bollywood movie, you know? And it's amazing. One of the biggest debates last year was these 2 particular songs, Sheila and Munni, from 2 Bollywood movies. And everyone in India, Pakistan, Dubai, Middle East is fighting over whether they like the song Sheila more or whether they like the song Munni more. You know? They're not fighting over, oh, Sheila was actually made by a Hindu actor, or Munni featured a Muslim actor. You know? None of that. It's about music, it's about entertainment. So I think that's another quality that really puts Bollywood through. You know? So, and the last and the most important one, I think, is that we completely, unashamedly believe in happy endings. Yes. You will not see, and I don't mean the other kind of happy ending, because only in the last decade have we started seeing even lip-to-lip kisses in Bollywood, so no, obviously not. What I mean is happy ending of the spirit of the movie, you know? So I saw a movie in 2007 called Om Shanti Om, and there was a dialogue in that movie, and the actor says, the movie, just like in our life, or just like in our movies, in our life also, it's not over until the ending is happy. And if the ending's not happy, then there's going to be an intermission. You'll go out, eat what you need to eat, you'll come back here, and then we'll make sure the movies are going to end happy. And you know what? We've made enough nuclear power to end every single living life on Earth. At this point of time, if I had to choose, I will choose happy ending for us. So, thank you. So with that whole spiel about Bollywood, I'm going to request you, go home if you haven't heard about it. All the information I told you is not new. It's available on Wikipedia. Just type in Bollywood, educate yourself, listen to some music, have fun with it, okay? I'm going to, at this point, take it back to my personal life, like Jamie mentioned earlier today. I call them Jammy together because I was told that that's funny. I think it's funny. I'm going to take it back to my personal life. I think my tryst with Bollywood began very early, as I'm told. I was 6 months old. My dad was serving in the Indian Air Force in Jammu. And they tell me that they had seen 40 Bollywood movies by the time I was 6 months old. So I think the damage was done very early. And there was no looking back after that. So all I remember from my life is growing up and singing Bollywood songs and dancing. I don't remember ever talking to my mom. I always sang to her. I sang to her I needed cake tonight. I sang to her I needed chicken tonight, you know. It was always about food and Bollywood. So I just grew up being from a very modest economical background, you know, grew up having this split something inside, you know. I love Bollywood. Every time I sing, singing is my true passion, and it's something I do very less in front of people because I'm terrible. Still working on it. But it's honestly. So every time I sang in front of people, I just felt like, wow, this is what life should be. This is what it should be. And then when I came home from my competition, I was an older child in a lower middle class family, who needed to be either a doctor or an engineer, or maybe join police force or something like that. And so I lived that life up until I was 20, and then I somehow, by God's grace and some hard work, I managed to come to Cornell to study in the United States, in upstate New York. And for the first time, I was not an older brother. I was not an older son in a lower middle class family. I was just me, a student at Cornell, and I had friends who had also come from the US, and we got to bond, and I got to spend time with myself, and I realized, wow, whatever I was thinking it's going to go away, disappear, has actually been growing inside, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. And so I felt depressed for 6 months. First 6 months at Cornell, all I remember is sleeping and getting up. I was really overweight, not only because my mom makes amazing food, but also because they incorrectly had diagnosed me with epilepsy. So I was being treated with sleeping pills, and I was overweight, and I was just feeling really down and out. And then this phenomenal thing happened to me in upstate New York, in Ithaca. I started dancing, because I had nothing better to do. Ithaca is really small. You don't have a lot of fun things to do there. And so I was like, I should do something. And so I started dancing. And I started with Zydeco, and I went to contra dancing. I went to salsa, merengue, cha-cha-cha. I just started picking things up. I started losing weight. And I was a new person. I had lost another person, literally, because I went from 210 pounds to 170 or 165 pounds. And I was like, wow, this is really empowering. I can do this while I'm studying. I can do this while I'm, doing any other things in my life. So it was it was a way for me to let it out. And so I survived Cornell. I got a patent. I graduated with amazing help from my professor. I came to Intel. And I started doing it more and more, because Portland, being an amazing city that it is, I think it's one of the whitest cities in America. And it is one of the most culturally open cities in America. So give a big round to Portland. And so after, there might be another TED Talk that'll follow where I'll complete my story. But this is how it all boiled down. I ended up being at a place where I was like, wow, I'm doing all of these other things more and more and more, and I'm also working at Intel. I'm 27, I'm single. I don't have a house. I don't have anything holding me back. What am I doing? So I just decided that I'm going to quit Intel and then try and do something with my passions. And so my original plan was to practice singing for 9 months and go back to India and do Indian Idol. But then the big realization came that I'm a terrible singer. So I was like, oh, shoot, 9 months is not going to be enough for this. I got to do something else. So I did something else. I went to Office Max, Hood to Coast. They had a little, when you go in there and you're playing fun activities, and the other people who are helping collecting your rings back to you. So I did that, and my back was killing me. And I was like, wow, I'm not, I've only studied in my life and maybe dreamt of being a Bollywood star. I'm not capable of this kind of work. What should I really do? And then I went back to the time when I came to Ithaca, and I was depressed, and I was like, dancing. Why not I start teaching dance to people? And then that's how it began. I started teaching dance. I could teach maybe 10 people at a time. I was like, how can you make it bigger? Well, let's start DJing. So I DJ, and I get to teach dance to people still. And so it's continued from Orcas Island, it's a little island in Northwest, all the way to the Bay Area, to New York, I haven't gone to Texas yet, but I think they love country dancing there, so I think they're going to like Bollywood too. So I'm going to continue to spread this, and I'm going to do this right now with you all. So I'm going to request you all to please get up. I've already gone over my 18 minutes, so you're going to have to be amazing students, fantastic, amazing students. And we're going to get into this new choreography called Jai Ho. Have you heard of Jai Ho? It means be victorious. And this is my message to anyone who wants to follow their heart. Be victorious. Just go for it. Okay? With that, we're going to learn a choreography. Shake it, shake it, shake it. We're going to start with our left foot first, forward. Okay? Can we have the music with just low volume, please? 5, 6. Left foot first and left, right, left, come back, and right, left, right. One more time, and left, right, left, come back, and right, left, right. Come back, take your left hand to the left, snap, 2, 3, 4, right hand to the right, snap, 2, 3, 4, give me a namaste, 5, 6, 7, 8, from the top. 5, 6, 7, and left foot, left, come back, and right foot, left, right, come back, and left hand to the left, snap, 2, 3, 4, right hand to the right, snap, 2, 3, 4, namaste, we're gonna move forward, 5, 6, 7, and left, and right, snap, 2, 3, and right, and left, one more time, 2, 3, and left foot, clap, 1, 2, 3, and right foot, clap, move forward, caress your beautiful hair to the right, shake your shoulders, and disco. I told you we like everything. So top, right, bottom, left, bottom, right, top, left. One more time. And top, right, bottom, left, top. And double speed. 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, and step. Awesome. And roll your hands forward. Roll them, keep rolling them forward. Roll forward. Now we're gonna count. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and clap, and one more time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and clap to the left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, to the right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, awesome job. We're gonna do a move called sprinkler, but we're gonna modify it. Do not put your hand right here. Move it up when you do the sprinkler, okay? I don't want any trouble. 5, Bollywood's very PG-13. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, to the left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one more time, and right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, good job. Don't sit, we're not done yet. Oh, it's like, really? Okay, let's all do it 3 times from the top. Sounds good? Yeah! Okay, music can go really loud. You can follow me. And my wonderful dancers, give them a big round of applause, please. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and left foot, left, come back, and right foot, left. Left hand to the left. Right hand to the right. Slow namaste. To the left. Clap. 1, 2, 3, and right. Clap. Caress your hair to the right. Shake your shoulders. Disco. Roll forward. Roll back. Roll forward and clap. Left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Join in. Disco. 1, 2. Roll forward. And clap, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and sprinkler with your right hand up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, left, 2, 3, 4. One more time. To the right. Okay, one last time, okay? Thank you so much. You've been an amazing audience. Let's do it together. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and left hand to the left. Right hand to the right. Slow namaste. Fast namaste, step to the left. To the right. Caress your hair. Shake your shoulders, disco. Roll forward, roll back, roll forward, and clap. Left, 2. Right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Disco and roll forward, roll back, roll forward, and clap. Left, 2, 3, 4, and right. Sprinkler with your right hand up. To the left. To the right. To the left. Thank you so much. Thank you.